2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey everyone, you are at musicwithryan.com, and as you just saw, I did a little rhythm lesson. I walked through a chord progression in the key of G, and this is just a small portion of a larger package that I have about improving your rhythm playing. And so what I want to do today is I want to go over just one of the progressions that I have for one of the keys. I actually have 5 different keys and 6 or 7 progressions for each key. So again, this is for the key of G, and super common. It's what I call a 1-4-1-5. Really common chord progression. You can use in a lot of bluegrass tunes and country tunes and folk tunes. I mean, it runs all across the board, to be honest. Even pop tunes kind of will use some of this formula, perhaps not how I strum it. But so anyway, this is a free lesson, or virtually free. If you'd like to download the video and the tabs, click the link in the box. It's kind of a long link, take you right to the product or whatever, but it's a cent. That's right, 1 cent, and you can download everything. And then I just walk through. It's like a 15-minute lesson. I walk through my rhythm playing in the key of G, and I go over some nuances about how I'm strumming. I go over, of course, as you've seen, lots of bass walks, and trying to get creative with our rhythm playing. So many people tell me they want to spice up kind of what's going on when they sing songs, and they do a basic strumming pattern, but they want to do more. And so that's kind of what this is all about. So again, if you'd like this lesson for free, I'm going to kind of give you a little preview here on the YouTube, and then if you'd like the download and the video and the tabs, head over to my website. Again, click the link in the box, and it'll take you right to it. Please subscribe to the page as always. And check out the rest of if you really like this, check out the rest of the rhythm lessons I have. You can buy each key, or you can buy them all together. And so check out more in detail at the site. But again, key of G, 1-4-1-5, GC, GD, all over the place for this progression. And let's start walking through it here. Thanks for watching. All right, cool. So let's talk about what's going on. And again, there's a lot going on, and I'll probably mention this a lot. But I wouldn't do all of this all the time. Like if this was a song and 4 verses and solos, I wouldn't do all those walks in every single place. I would likely just do the strumming and do a couple little bass walks here and there. So just a reminder about that. Also, this is using strumming pattern number 1. But more of, again, the alternate bass strumming styles, kind of the country bluegrass thing here. Bouncing off the low E and the D string for the G chord. For the C chord, bouncing off the A string and the E string. And for the D chord, bouncing off the D and the A string. So just to give you an idea of, that totally works, when you're playing along, singing, or whatever. But so we're going to, again, give you ideas to get creative and so forth. So let's talk about now. Let's kind of just break down the first 4 measures here, and I'll play it slow, and then we'll talk about it. Some of those walks, how they fit in, but it sounds like this. So a lot of the basic strumming, strum pattern number 1 with the alternate bass is the first measure. First measure and a half. And also, I'll note that you paid particular attention to the strums, the down ups, the 8th notes in there that are connected. I have it just tabbed out as those high 3 strings, the G, the B, and the E. And yeah, I can go across all my strings when I strum, but I like it more when I focus the strum on the bottom 3 or 4 strings. Kind of just defines the chord a little better, cleans it up, so it's not so muddy. So I would pay particular attention to that too when you're just learning how to do the basic strum for it. So then 3, 4, and that's just 0, 2 on the A string, 3, 4, then we kind of again walks into the C, so then my C is ready, my 3rd finger moves back, 0, 2 hammer on the D, and open G. And I want that open G to ring when I get back to the G chord. Just measure number 4 there. G, the high G, this is a G note when I fret it, it's still ringing and it sounds really connected. Again, we're searching for connected playing, smooth rhythm playing. Again, so those 4 measures. Make sure you use your 2nd finger there because we're going to walk into the C. Still ringing when I got down to the low one.